Greetings, friends and lovers. Welcome back to the Rambler channel. I actually didn't film anything yesterday. We kind of just hung out, didn't really do a whole lot. In the evening, or afternoon, I suppose, we went out to a fishing farm and did some fishing with a net, which was kind of cool. It was pretty easy to throw the net in, obviously, but getting the fish out of the net turned out to be something of a workout. But it was like harvest fishing, so we ended up pulling out about 220 pounds of fish, which was kind of cool. I'll cut some pictures in so you guys can see. I didn't really film anything. I had my camera, but I left it in the car and didn't want to walk back for it. So today, don't know what the plan is, but if we do anything cool, I'll try to pull the camera out this time. We've stopped at this place called Chiflador Canopy, which is a zip line. They don't say zip line for some reason. So there's a waterfall there, it goes over a river. They say it's an extreme zip line, so hopefully it lives up to the hype. We'll see. Not entirely sure. Hopefully I'll be able to take the camera with me and get video while I'm doing this. Would be pretty sweet. We're doing stuff you can't do in the United States. Just walk past signs. There's actually a sign that says not responsible for accidents. I wonder how well that holds up in court. As you can hear over me yelling, there's a waterfall right here that goes quite a ways down. It's about a 150-foot drop. This water line comes off of it. Sorry, I got interrupted by the zip liner. The water line comes off of this waterfall, and that's actually what gives water to the city of Marcala. So the zip line leaves from right here. You can kind of see the red right there, and goes way down to that tree. I don't know if you can see this lady that's riding it. She's wearing her orange dress, so might be able to see her, but so basically we ride this zip line all the way down into the valley and then get in a car and drive back up to the top of the mountain. So we're kind of just waiting our turn right now. We've decided to go exploring. This is a pretty good sized group that's ahead of us. There's like 30 people. So we gotta wait till they get done. So it might be another hour or so. Really gotta stop doing this hiking thing. It's making me think I'm out of shape. Hiking back uphill now from where we were just sitting. Back up the mountain to where the zip line starts. Hola, buenas. It is pretty up here. And it's not super hot because we're in the shade. So that all definitely helps. But it's still an uphill hike. This is the waterfall we were at earlier. A little bit better view of it now. Coming in hot. Oh, see. I'm gonna have to mute some of this audio. Obviously there's gonna be portions that aren't muted because I'm gonna try and talk, or I'm trying to talk. We'll see. But I feel like I need freaking earplugs. This thing is so loud. You guys can obviously hear, if the parts that aren't muted, you'll be able to hear how loud it is, kind of, to some point or another. But holy cow, riding with that freaking trolley right next to your head, going down that cable, is very loud. 1 minute you're in the road looking at the scenery. The next moment you're in the scenery looking at the road. The yellow sign says, not responsible for accidents. This is the sign I was telling you about before, when I was actually sitting down there. Except now I'm in this attire, waiting on this line, looking at the scenery. I was hoping the initial spacing at the beginning would keep from having crowds at some of these points, which it did pretty well for the first 3, but the problem is there's only so many operators, right? And they gotta have one to launch and one to land. Plus, all the kids under like 12 or with the scared parents are being paired up with an operator when they ride. And so we had 3 kids with us, so that's 3 operators immediately right there. Plus there's a total of 6 zip lines. So the guy that initially launched us didn't go. They sent a whole bunch of operators down the line, 3 of them with the kids, obviously. And we got to essentially the halfway point and ran out of operators. So they had to wait for everybody to catch up. So there's actually 2 operators up before me and 1 behind me when I came. So it's a choke point. But it's my turn soon. After Claudia goes, it will be my turn to go. And then I think this is the longest one in the whole chain. Not real sure. You know, you first start this trip and you're like, yeah, six is good, let's do 6. But boy, after like 4 of them, you just can't hear anything anymore and you're done with it. But we've made it to 6. And now we have to go find a car to get back up the mountain. Better than walking, I suppose. Oh, well, that was a pleasant day. The wind down's always the hard part. So after ziplining, we went to dinner, met some more friends. So there was like 9 people around a 4-person table. It was great. We all got close. Had some good food, good laughs. Now I'm back here with the high-strung husky. It's calmed down a little bit. So I mentioned that sign that says not responsible for accidents. So we were in the car on our way back, and actually another car was coming up the road. We're riding it. It's in the back of a pickup truck, right? So the guy hit the brakes real hard to try and miss the other car that was coming up the road towards us. And everybody like slid forward and people fell on top of each other. And, you know, it was kind of as you expect with a bunch of people in the back of a pickup truck. So everybody kind of cleans themselves up, and I was like, not responsible for accidents. That's what the sign's for. Anyway, once again, no idea what the plan is tomorrow. Kind of just playing it by ear as we go. So that's what's happening. Thanks again for joining me. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you next time.